I mean, do you?
No, I was gonna. I thought that there was doing a scalar resize going from a factor, so like going from
What, like 2
2
or
to
4
1.
is like thumbs up compared to like 1.1.
Exactly.
Apparently not.
No?
No. I asked the engineers because I was like, this question will come up.
Because this is that technique of sending down the really big image, and then just so it looks good on Retina, and then the lower just kind of scales it.
No.
No benefit.
So I was like, is it better to? So the actual question I asked our engineers was, let's say it's like 2 times versus 1.1 times. My assumption is 1.1 times is actually better because there's less resizing, and the engineer went, yeah, it's complicated. Sometimes we'll just kind of tweak things. Sometimes we'll go all out. Sometimes we might need to resample. Sometimes we won't. The honest answer is the data doesn't exist yet, is the honest answer. And this is why when we're looking at these proposals for responsive images, which I think is a great thing generally, I would love for us to make sure that we include the impact on rendering as part of that assessment as well, to kind of go, what does this actually mean all the way through from request to pixels. But today, I don't think we've got the data.
Yeah. I guess it seems...
Speak your mind, Paul.
Yeah.
Feel the answer.
We've talked about this a few times when it comes to imagery size.
Yeah.
And how it's killer.
It is.
But it's extremely hard to do a responsive site without scaling images at all.
Correct.
Because across screen sizes that you're targeting, you're going to have to end up with images that move. And you can create 50 different assets, I suppose.
Okay, so I actually wonder whether the final solution will end up being, hey, paint everything, but treat my images as a lower priority item. Because they're so expensive, let's resize, get everything else painted, mainly the text so people can, read the stuff that's on the page. And then when we've got a spare few milliseconds, don't block the painting of everything else on this. Just when that's all done, now paint my images. I would love for us to see that, but there's discussion of a lazy load on images, but at the moment there's no discussion on a lazy decode, and I probably need to kick that off, I guess, to say, how about a decode and a lazy resize thing as well? Well, I guess they're kind of related. You don't want to send it decoded without resized. Anyway.
Be declarative on the HTML?
Why not? Let's go all in.
All right. One more question on images. What is more efficient as far as the rendering costs, a single sprite or multiple